When I was hired in, like I said, the firm coming right out of school, the partners had to contact the companies that we were auditing to let them know that they were bringing an African American on the team into their business to audit the firm. That's how tough it was, okay? So I mean, it's hard to imagine in 2015 that happened, but it happened.
I don't think that the profession is more diverse. Thinking back to when I started with Cotton & Company and started in my career, the number of African Americans, the number of women in leadership positions, I can't honestly say that I've seen a whole lot more.
We're such creatures of habit that we're very comfortable doing what comes naturally to us. And when you talk about diversity and inclusion, it's not something that's necessarily natural. It's something that is very challenging. People shy away from it because they are concerned about being politically correct about anything. And so consequently, things don't get done. There's no movement on it because individuals aren't willing to have the conversation about diversity and inclusion. With any initiative or any project, there's got to be accountability and responsibility. And it just seems like with many of the diversity initiatives that are around the country, there wasn't that same, requirement of accountability. Somebody was named to head the project, and everybody felt comfortable. Well, the issue is resolved because they're in charge of it. A diversity inclusion initiative is something that spans the whole organization, so everybody has to be involved.
I'd like to see the profession more diverse. I'd like to see more diverse young professionals joining the Accounting Association, becoming certified, and looking for those leadership positions. I think that some people think if they do not see people like them at higher levels, they do not pursue those higher levels. But I think that those young professionals need to take opportunities, seek out those opportunities, and pave a way for themselves, looking for mentors and coaches along the way.
I think the opportunity for minorities, whether African American, whether Asians, or whatever, I think the opportunity is a lot greater. In fact, it is a lot greater than it was, back, 15, 20 years ago and so forth. So there has been a lot of movement.
We've got to create cultures that are welcoming, where people feel comfortable, where they feel a part of the fabric, and they will start to root there and will become committed and won't look to say, this isn't the right field for me. I need to go to some other patch and plant myself there. So I think if companies in today's environment don't do that, I think they're going to see people come in and they're going to leave, they're not going to stay, and then they're going to wonder why. And it's because they're not taking care of that soil or the firm culture.
I'd like to see the diversity committee disband, meaning that it's not needed anymore, where people are hired strictly on their talent and their ability and so forth. That to me would be a total great gesture.